What's up? Engineering Plus here. If you saw my last video that I posted the other day, it was an extremely negative, bearish look at Bitcoin that pointed out some of its major vulnerabilities as a currency. I basically went over how it has a long way to go before it becomes the currency of the future we all make it out to be. I focused my argument around a study by a research journal that concluded that it was extremely easy for a single person to manipulate the price of Bitcoin, and that it was manipulated using a large amount of capital and some ingenuity. I related it to some of the historical pump and dump schemes executed by traders on the stock market. Today's video was originally meant to be an expose on Bitcoin, pointing out an article that I had found detailing Bitcoin's major problem is not having an intrinsic value by which to base and secure its currency against the volatileness of it. I was going to compare it to owning a stock in something you will never see or naming a star after yourself. But here's why I've changed my tune about Bitcoin and now believe that Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency could possibly be one of the most valuable investments and most important advancements of the 21st century. One of the biggest criticisms against Bitcoin and these currencies is that they have no intrinsic value to them and therefore have no innate value. At its core, people are making the assumption that Bitcoin has no value. Here's the thing. They are absolutely correct. Bitcoin has no value, and a $1 bill has no value, and a Mexican peso has no value, and a bar of gold all have no intrinsic value. What makes these things valuable is that individuals buy and trade money and items for them, and that they have an agreed upon price. While Bitcoin's price has not yet stabilized, what makes the value go up and down is completely related to the volume of the trades occurring. However, what does that mean? This means that the larger the adoption of Bitcoin throughout the world, the higher the price it goes. So what crypto cowboys and billionaires are really betting on is whether or not the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will finally reach the mainstream. Even if just 10% of the people on the planet were using Bitcoin, it could be worth trillions compared to its tiny comparative market cap of $45 billion. Bitcoin is not a stock that goes up and down. The only reason it does this is because of the hype and speculation. Once Bitcoin really starts growing, the days of 20,000 will seem more like a faraway dream, or signs of things to come. The criticism with Bitcoin is almost completely parallel with the criticism of paper money thousands of years ago, and now paper money is almost exclusively the only way to buy and sell. Combine that with the fact that instead of inflating, Bitcoin decreases in supply, and you have a recipe for making millions. There is a catch here, there always is. I can assure you that a digital currency will become the dominant global currency, but the problem is, how do we know it will be Bitcoin? We don't know if Bitcoin will fail and another cryptocurrency like Ethereum or Ripple will become the dominant crypto that shapes our use of money. This is the real gamble, not whether crypto will be the single biggest investment you could ever make, but which crypto will be the best investment you could ever make. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's one of my favorites, and I would greatly appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. It helps me greatly.